Today, we are going to talk about two amendments that are kind of a source of amusement sometimes when we look back on history, but in those days it wasn't amusing at all. So, we're going to talk about Amendments 18 and 21. These are the Prohibition Amendment and not Prohibition Amendments. All right. I will read section 1 of 18 for you. It says, after 1 year from the ratification of this article, the manufacture, sale, or transportation of intoxicating liquors within, the importation thereof into, or the exportation thereof from the United States and all territories subject to the jurisdiction thereof for beverage purposes is hereby prohibited. And this was passed by Congress in 1917 and ratified in 1919. So it was an actual amendment that was so popular that it was made part of the Constitution, like that, like the states ratified this so that it could be an amendment. So let's talk a little bit about the backstory, okay? So, sometimes from our present, when we're looking at things, we look back and go, these people are all nuts. And sometimes the historians who aren't giving the whole picture will sometimes make the temperance, the prohibition, people look kind of nutty. So the facts are a little more detailed than that. So let's put context on this. So the temperance movement that this amendment came out of started around the 1870s and built up, kept growing and growing, especially in the 1890s and early 1900s. And it became very, very powerful movement. The part of the temperance movement that we hear the most about are organizations like the Women's Christian Temperance Movement. It came out of a Christian, church movement.